hope you guys can see me. I'm going to try and keep this swing steady so that way we can chat. So, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. Welcome to our regularly scheduled Friday night medication assisted recovery anonymous meeting. Every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we do this meeting. Now, let me tell you guys a little bit about Mara, because I know some of you are new to the channel and might not know what it's all about. Hey, John, thank you. So, Mara is it's a newer fellowship. It was created 2 years ago. And what Mara stands for is Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. There was a really big need for a non-judgmental meeting place where addicts and alcoholics who utilize maintenance medication in their recovery to meet and feel accepted. So many of us would go to AA or NA and be turned away because of being on medication assisted treatment. That medication assisted treatment isn't necessarily always going to be methadone or Suboxone. It can be anything from, let me think, Topamax, Paxil, Cymbalta, naltrexone, Sublocade, Vivitrol, Antabuse. There's so many different medications that are assisted in treatment of substance use disorder with alcohol and drugs such as opiates. So it encompasses anybody that's using medication that has been proven by science to improve your chances of having a good life, a good quality of life, that lessens mortality rates, and helps you stay on the right track. So that's what Mara is all about. Like I said, it was created 2 years ago, and it is a 12-step program. They are working diligently, you guys, on creating a book for Mara, for people that attend Mara to work the 12 steps out of. And they're putting it together with like stories from people who have successfully, found sobriety and are doing it while on medication assisted treatment. So it's pretty bomb. I'm really excited about it. Let me put my notifications off. Sorry. Let me see. Sorry about that. As you guys can see, I am out here in the dark. I am out on the front porch. Me and my husband and my son are at the cabins every March for my birthday. We come out to this cabin to celebrate my birthday. So March, you're gonna be I'm gonna be 38 on Sunday, son. 38. Can y'all believe that? You said you're 38 already. I thought you were going to be 39. No, I'll be 38 on Sunday. When are you going to be 39? Not until next year. Why are you trying to make me older? Because I want you to die. No, don't say that. Okay, don't rock me, Nate, because I'm trying to be still. So what we're doing tonight, you guys, is we are broadcasting live from Pettigene State Park. Listen to me. I love you. Go inside with Daddy, okay? I love you. You just got out of the bath, too. It's chilly out here and you're wet. He's so excited, y'all. They've been tromping around this mountain. They've been going up and down the hills we're going to wake up early in the morning at 8 o'clock, and we're going to go up on top of the mountain. I'm going to take pictures for you guys. I'm going to video and everything, so y'all will be able to see why they call Arkansas the natural state. Do you need help, Alexander Ploudre? Yeah. Yes. Sky, you know Nate. He's over here just acting a fool. Give me your hand. That's going to break. No, it's not. Bye. Love ya. In fact, go, son. Go. I'm going to sit down on the ground, you guys, so I can prop y'all up right there. Okay. Okay, there we go. We have neighbors, so if people drive up or come over and I get up, y'all know why. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about with you guys tonight for our Mara meeting is I wanted to talk about what do you do if you have pain and you're an addict. A lot of addicts have been taught or made to believe that they are supposed to struggle and suffer through their pain and that they can't get medication to help it. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because I have some new girls that have joined my Patreon, and two of them, shout out to BOBBIELYN and to Nicole, are struggling with pain. And they're struggling, they're not, you know, they're in recovery because of the medications that they're on. They're struggling with being in pain so much and trying not to take anything for so many days, and then they go for like 10 days white knuckling it, and their pain gets greater and greater and greater and greater until they jump off the edge and they take a whole bunch of whatever they're prescribed, you know. And so I want to talk about why it's important to get your pain treated, you guys. Sorry. I'm trying to get comfortable. Get your pain treated. Now, listen, I'm not telling you guys to go out there and go to your doctor's office and say, hey, I need every opiate because I'm in pain. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're somebody who is on maintenance medication like Suboxone or methadone, having like a lot of pain, the thing that you need to do is you need to talk with your doctor about that. And also you guys need to work and make sure that you have a doctor who's not just going to write you off and say, oh, she's just drug seeking, and then send you on down the road. You know what I mean? I think that, hey Classy, I tried to call you that other day, girl, you didn't answer. I think what happens, you guys, is because I know this is what happens. So many physicians are afraid to prescribe anything else other than Suboxone or methadone because of the opiate epidemic that's going on. So if you're somebody who is utilizing those medications and you're still in pain, we got to find other options of treating your pain while you're on those medications, you know? There's all kinds of different like homeopathic remedies we can do. There's things like physical therapy we can do. There's things like meditation and yoga that we can do. Hey, Mary. Hey, KRISSY. Love you, girl. She says, I got off all my pain meds onto Subutex. My doctor prescribed me muscle relaxers, and now I'm addicted to those. KRISSY, I know. And that's another thing that's really, I think it all comes down to this, you guys. KRISSY, I applaud you for being honest and transparent about that, because it takes a lot to finally come to the realization and to just be straight up honest about it. We have to just let go and just admit that we're struggling, whether it be with, illegal substances or it be with a substance that's being prescribed by our physician. But while you're in active addiction, it's impossible to be honest. I mean, it's like every excuse in the book, we're going to make it, right? We are going to, you know, we're going to try and justify the reasons why we are, doing what we're doing. Is promethazine okay with taking Suboxone? Because Suboxone makes me nauseous because of the taste. I know what you're talking about. Phentergrin. I'm I'm pretty sure it shouldn't affect you in a bad way, but I'm not a medical professional. If you want me to, I will ask Dr. B and see what he says, and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, Classy, I'll text you an answer whenever I get it from Dr. B. One of the things that I have been noticing about people who are seeking MAT treatment, Suboxone treatment, is that a lot of people don't know how to advocate for themselves. Okay, a lot of people don't know how to speak up and say, "This is what I'm struggling with. This is what I need to do." Okay. Um, and we have to learn how to advocate for ourselves when we go and talk to these doctors, you guys, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Okay. And that's one of the things that I've been working really hard with a couple of you guys on, is that if you're struggling and you don't know how to talk to your doctor, or you need tips on how to start that conversation, then you can reach out to me and I'll help you with that. I'll help anybody that reaches out to me. All you have to do is pick up the phone. I used to be really afraid to talk about anything with my doctor, but now, you guys, I'm not. Like, I'm going to come to them and I'm going to tell them what's going on, how I'm feeling, and what I'm struggling with. just because you're on maintenance medication and you're an addict doesn't mean that you're not having legitimate pain, and it doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be treated. We're all human, and that's one of the things that we're fighting for really diligently, is we're fighting for, equal rights for addicts and alcoholics who are struggling, and we're fighting for harm reduction and how to help other people that are struggling so they don't have to be out on the street without anything. You know what I mean? So, first of all, if you're struggling with pain and you're seeing a maintenance medication doctor, the number one thing you need to do is you need to let that doctor know, hey, doc, I know I'm on maintenance, but this is the pain that I'm experiencing. I thought that being on this medication would help with my pain, and this is the pain that I'm still feeling. A lot of the times, you guys, I think that what I think that happens is I think we go into getting on our maintenance and we think this medication is going to solve all my problems. Okay, we have many, many, many years of doing harm to our bodies, doing harm to our minds. Hey, Laura. And we think, I'm going to get on Suboxone, I'm going to get on methadone, I'm going to get on Vivitrol, I'm going to get on Sublocade, whatever medication that you're on, and you're like, this is it, this is going to solve my problem, right? But that's just the beginning of it. That's just the beginning of it. And when you're still trying to manage pain and you're trying to stay in recovery, it's a very slippery slope. Very slippery slope. Um, because a lot of the ways that people relapse and go back onto drugs is either by not getting their pain treated and struggling and white knuckling it and trying to white knuckle it through the pain, or by getting their pain treated with things that they shouldn't be treated with, like maybe they're being treated with more opiates, and that's just a bigger trigger for them, and it just pushes them over the edge. You know what I mean? Like for me, okay, at this point in my sobriety, if I broke my ankle tomorrow, okay, and I could not walk, I would go to the doctor, and you bet your ass I would get on something for that pain, okay? But here would be the thing, I would go into my doctor's office, I would bring my husband or my mother in law, someone that I know that I could trust to help me take those medications as prescribed. In fact, it would be my mother in law that could hold that medication for me and say, okay, Nicole, here's your hydrocodone for your pain in the morning, and then that's it. And I think that's where we have to start learning, is to advocate for ourselves and show these doctors and our therapists, our addiction specialists, that we have a plan, that we're not just going into this thinking, I'm going to get this medication for pain and then that's it, because that's how we fall off, right? That's how we fall off the wagon. Laura says, I tried methadone for pain for my kids' sake who were on pills, but I kept nodding even at work. Yeah, so Laura, um, so a lot of the times what the doctor will have you do is, if you have to have an elective surgery or something like that, they will have you taper off the Suboxone and then take the pain medication. Yes, Mary says, absolutely. I had a tooth pulled last Wednesday and had my husband hold my meds. I never ended up needing them, but I had a plan in place for it if I did. Exactly. And that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. So that way we're successful and we don't risk the recovery that we've worked so hard for. You know, I don't care what anybody says. Being on maintenance medication does not cure anyone's addiction. I work my ass off to stay sober and to do the right thing. I have practiced doing this shit for 4.5 years every single day. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Goldust, you have back pain. I have broken back and fibromyalgia. Some I do take pain meds. I'm definitely dependent. I will not say addicted, but I do want to take pain meds forever. It scares me. Oh, I don't want to. Margie, it's okay. You're just dependent upon your medication. It would be all kinds of negative consequences would come behind it. So you have to go into withdrawal for surgery for the pain meds. Yes. So what my doctor did is he told this girl, I'll tell you an example. this girl, she had to be off of her Suboxone for 3 days before she could take anything for pain. Even before they could give her whatever they were giving her at the hospital to put her under. So yeah. Heath Ledger died from being on meds and then took a sleeping pill. So you got to be careful mixing drugs. Absolutely. And that's why you guys listen. Like what I say over here, I'm not a doctor. I will, if you guys have any questions, I will ask Dr. B and I will get right back to you. Okay? I feel like there's a difference between, yes. Oh no, Laura, there's absolutely a difference. And that's what I try to like really help people to understand here, you guys. There is a difference between addiction and dependence. Okay. Many of us are dependent upon our medications, Suboxone, methadone, Vivitrol, Lexapro, Wellbutrin, Paxil, Prozac, any kind of medication that you're taking for your psychological, um, we are dependent upon that medication because if we get ripped off of it, we're going to be sick without it, right? I've made like 3 videos, you guys, just talking about the difference between dependence and addiction. With addiction, you guys, addiction is doing something with addiction is when you keep doing something even though you're getting negative consequences for it. Addiction is when you are shooting up, taking pills, smoking, snorting crack, snorting cocaine, smoking crack, even though you've been to prison three times behind it. Addiction is when you are popping hydros all day long instead of spending time with your kids. Addiction is when you are pawning your jewelry to get drugs. Addiction is when you're telling lies to get your drugs. Okay? There's a big difference. Physical dependency is exactly what it is. Our bodies are physically dependent upon the medication. Hey, crazy legs. I know. Yet no, I haven't got mine taken care of yet, Classy. When I do, y'all will be the first ones to know. Really, Margie? Oh, that's so bad. So is Neil's. Neil's is too. We're working really hard on. I'm working really hard on getting all that taken care of, though. Um, that's why, like, I think it's so important for us to have like open conversations and for people to see those of us that are utilizing maintenance and we're being successful in our recovery, because a lot of people have this preconceived idea that, oh, that person's on methadone, they're just sitting over there nodding out all day long, or that person's on Suboxone and they're shooting up their subs all day long, right? That's what a lot of people think, you guys. And so people like us who are using the medication as prescribed and we're being having successful results, we need to share our stories, you know? Laura, me too. Same. Same. We've all been down. We've all done some stuff we're not proud of. You know what I mean? Hey, Captain. So, oh gosh, is Rosie here? Rosie, comment if you're in here. Thanks, Mark. What's up, Mark? So, I just want you guys to know that, like, if you're struggling and you're having chronic pain, that it's really important to step up and talk to your doctor. Don't let yourself go until you're in so much pain that it's so bad that you're like thinking about taking your own life or you can't even get out of the bed. I see so many people, Nate, no. I see so many people who um there you go, Rosie. I see so many people who they're like, I have to keep going. I have to push through it. I have to push through it, you know? And it's like you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? We need to speak up for ourselves and we have to advocate for ourselves. And I'm willing to help anybody do that that needs help. You know what I mean? We can make a whole plan out if you need a plan of action, you know, but you have to be honest. You cannot just be seeking relief because you want to escape reality. It really does come down to, it really is true, Laura. You have to find a good doctor. It might take you like 5 or 6 or 7 different doctors until you find an amazing doctor. You know what I mean? If any of you guys are in California, I'm telling you, if you're in California, go see Dr. B. He is the best doctor in California. You will not be disappointed. Like, and I'm not just saying that, like, I mean that with 100%. Um, he's one of the only doctors I've ever met that speaks out for people like us and who treats people like us like we are human and not like we are just a number or an addict. That doesn't matter, you know? Um, I am just so happy to be a part of this family with you guys and a team of people who are working towards making changes for the better for people that struggle with addiction, you know? I get those suicidal thoughts still, and I'm not suicidal at all. I love you, Ash, and I'm so glad. You guys, I have been feeling so nostalgic and just like so like grateful and thankful and blessed. So let me share with you guys what we were doing last year this time here at the cabin. So if you go back 1 year ago to March and check through my videos of March uploads, you'll see that me, Neil, and Nate were here at this very cabin last year. And it was actually my first ever interview with the Addictionary podcast. Um, and I have to tell you guys, if you haven't went over and checked out my friend Megan, I really want you guys to check out this channel. It's called The Addictionary. It's a dad, Bobby, and his daughter Megan. They're both in recovery. They're both recovering heroin addicts. And they have a bomb ass podcast. And they used to just do it like over podcasts, but now they're doing it on YouTube too. And it's The Addictionary. And I went on their show for the first time last year. And now this month on the 19th, I'm going back. So this will be my third time on their show to like check in and share about how I'm doing and the progress that I'm making, tapering on my Suboxone and all that kind of stuff. Oh my, I'm getting old, y'all. So we've came for full circle. We're back here at the cabin with you guys again. I think it's like a memory, you know. We're making memories together. Our whole family here at Real Talk Recovery. So y'all are struggling quitting. Did any of y'all ever quit cigarettes? Okay, so let's talk about that. Good topic, Margie. So I smoked cigarettes since I was 17 years old. I smoked Marlboro menthol. I smoked Cools. I smoked Pall Mall menthols in a box. I smoked um, Newport 100s. I smoked any menthol cigarette that I could get my hands on. And I will have y'all know that I have been cigarette free for over a year. Neil, it's been over a year, hasn't it?
What?
That I've been cigarette free.
Yeah.
Over a year. No cigarettes. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Okay? One day, I came outside to go in the garage and get a cigarette where I usually smoked at. And Nathaniel came outside with me. And his little butt went to pick up a cigarette and said, "Look, Mommy, I'm smoking too."
What?
Yeah, you remember that?
No.
And I said, "Nathaniel, no, don't do that. That's bad. You don't want to do that." And then I thought, you know what? He's watching me. Why would he not do it? He's seeing me do it. He's copying what I'm doing. So right then I was like, you know what? I'm never buying cigarettes again. Ever. So I stopped buying them. And let me just tell y'all, I was smoking butts down to the filters, trying to get the last nicotine I could in me. But I ended up walking away. Hey, Megan. But the way that it really helped me, you guys, was at that same time I had got put on Wellbutrin. And I really don't know if the Wellbutrin helped or not, but I can tell you, I got put on Wellbutrin. My son was acting like he was smoking. I was like, oh, hell no. Like, I've got to make a change. And I dropped them cigarettes like hot tamales. I used to smoke every single day, okay? All the time. I had to have a cigarette. You know what I mean? Um, Does it really? Well, I didn't know that. I mean, I do have really, really vivid dreams. Let me tell you guys another story. We're just having a good old time tonight. Back when I was younger, before I ever used drugs, I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, 7, 8, 9, 10, really, really old. I used to have dreams that were so clear that I would see the license plate numbers in these dreams. I used to have dreams that I was being kidnapped from my parents. I was always so paranoid when I was younger, you guys. I had so much anxiety, you would never believe. I was scared of everything. I constantly thought people were breaking into our house. We lived in the country, okay? I constantly thought that my mom was going to get carjacked at a red light. We lived in Hot Springs, Arkansas, y'all. I don't think there's ever been a carjacking there. Okay? Like, I'm so serious. I was just so afraid of everything. And when I was little, I used to have this premonition, these dreams that I would get kidnapped. And I would wake up and I would be so afraid. And I would just know that I was going to see that license plate number. You know what I mean? Um, and that's kind of how, like, my paranoia and, like, my scaredness, like, and my anxiety just kept getting worse as I grew older. And then, of course, I got on drugs. And then y'all know what happened after that. Um, After I got on drugs and I just started really going down through there. Um, but I just think that it's so important for us to know how to advocate for ourselves when we go to see our doctors and if we're struggling with anything. You guys, it doesn't even have to be pain that you're struggling with. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety and you're afraid to talk to your doctor about that, that's not good. You should not be afraid. You should be able to go in and talk to your doctor about what's going on and what you're struggling with so that way you can better your life. If I was afraid to talk to my doctor about every single thing, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. But I wasn't. I stood up for myself. I told him I was struggling. You know what I mean? Dreaming of license plate numbers or any numbers at all is for a reason. I know. Or I haven't played them in the lotto. Can't even remember them because I was so young back then. I think they are out to get me. I know, Laura. I try not to let like those paranoid thoughts like get out of control, but they do sometimes, Let me sit down on this. Sit down. It's so pretty out here, you guys. I know y'all can't see, but I'll take you guys out on the top of the mountain tomorrow, okay? Oh, really, Ash? Because you're not getting any, or because you're getting too much? I used to have those kind of dreams too. Not anymore, though. So, okay, let me keep on talking to you guys. Okay. So, now that we've talked about advocating for ourselves and talking to our doctors, not being afraid, let's kind of do a year in review of the Real Talk Recovery family. Onyx, come here. So, it's been a one whole year since my last birthday and since we last came out here to this cabin. And let's talk about all the things that we've accomplished, you guys, since last year for this channel. So, I think last year when I was out here at this cabin, I think we were just at 1,000, maybe even less subscribers. Um, and we were really, really trying to work hard on getting a collaboration. Remember, you guys? I know KRISSY remembers because what had happened was I had this. Thanks, Megan. I'll be 38 Sunday. I had this collab planned with Brittany, Josh's wife from 23 and 1, and me and her, we worked so hard. We recorded the video, and I was so excited because it was going to go up on her channel. And I remember Josh ended up deleting it, and I was like, I was upset, but then I was like, you can't be upset because it was an accident. Like, come on, Onyx. They didn't do that on purpose. And so everybody kept telling me, like, don't let it get you down. If there's a bigger purpose, something else is going to come your way, right? I ended up recording with my friend Shane from his channel is called Shane Reinhardt, and he does like addiction stories from different people that are in recovery. Hey David, thank you. I appreciate you so much. You guys go subscribe to David's channel, Haunted by the Truth. Um, I went on his channel, and then I did a couple other ones, and then my big collaboration with Death from 23 and 1 came, and I was so he didn't yeah, well, he didn't delete the one I did with him. He accidentally deleted the one I did with Brittany. The one I did with him is still up. um, and I don't think he would delete it, not unless I was out here doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? He's pretty cool about supporting everybody, but I'll tell you guys, like, since March of last year, I have been really putting in work on this channel. I've been working so hard to stay consistent and make sure that I follow through with what I say I'm going to do. Like, make sure that I give you guys I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I say I'm going to do. It's really important for me. I struggled, and you can ask my patrons. They will tell you. It's Sunday on the 8th. They will tell you I have struggled with making kind of finding what I want to do on my channel. Like, I knew that I wanted to do recovery and help people with recovery, but I like have been wanting to add other things. And this year, you guys, it has taken me a whole year to get to a point where I'm like, you know what? I know exactly what we're going to do with Real Talk Recovery. And so we're doing these Mara meetings on Fridays. We're doing our step studies on Mondays. We're doing Addicted to Crime throughout the week. And we're doing those get to know me videos with reading out of my diary and reading the letters that I wrote Neil when I was in treatment. And so I finally feel like I found my groove, you know what I mean? And so I have to thank you guys for that. Y'all have cheered me on through this whole time. You have been through it all with me, girl. You have been. You guys have been giving me so much support and just helping me stay positive. Even when I get myself in trouble and I get into gossip and drama, you guys stand behind me and say, "Come on, Nicole, get your ass out of that drama," you know? And I appreciate that more than y'all ever know. It really does help me out a lot. I just don't, there's not, I feel like we all have like a friendship because, oh, Laura, you know what I'll do? If you'll text me on the Real Talk Recovery phone number, I'll help you figure it out if you still want to join. Um, I'm wondering, yeah, I'll help you out, girl. Onyx, come here, buddy.
Mom, did we really just...
Will you call Onyx, Neil?
Onyx. I didn't know you was out there. Onyx,
Come on, Onyx.
Onyx!
So, you guys have helped me stay positive and helped me keep going whenever I didn't think that I was going to keep going or I felt like I should give up. He went this way.
Onyx, come on.
You see him?
No.
No.
Okay. He went over here this way.
Onyx, come on.
Onyx! Why did I let him out? It's my fault.
It's okay. It was an accident. He'll come back over here. Come on, buddy.
Onyx!
There he is. I hear him.
Come here, Onyx. Come on.
We got a black wolf basically out here.
I mean, look, you can barely see him. Now I see his eyes. Come on, buddy.
Come on, Midnight Warrior.
Yeah, Nate, make sure.
Look at
we
this.
can
Let me
come
show
back
y'all.
close
Come here,
to the
Onyx.
But watch this, Dad. Watch.
Oh, never mind.
Watch what's gonna happen.
Hey, Jeff.
Dad, look.
It has been quite a ride. I am sorry, you guys. I know it's been an emotional roller coaster. Jeff, I saw your video. You guys, listen, Jeff just dropped a video today about why he went to prison. So if you guys are not busy, please go and check out his channel. He's in recovery too, and he's really, really working hard on trying to get his channel popping and off the ground. And you guys, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to give a thumbs up. It doesn't cost anything to support. Just go over there and support Jeff. We're all in recovery. We're all trying to help each other. And so that's what I don't understand sometimes about YouTube. Like, I don't understand like the competition or the feeling that you can't support others, you know? Sometimes I think I'm smarter, common sense wise than some people, but I get Laura, you probably are though, girl, because sometimes I'm off. Sometimes I get so, if y'all haven't noticed, a lot of the times I have the best of intentions behind things that I'm doing, but sometimes I don't think them all the way through. But you know what? This is me sharing my journey with you guys. I'm not editing it. I'm not faking the funk. I'm sharing with you guys exactly what I go through every single day of my life. You know what I mean? Part 2 is how prison was. I'm going to upload every other day from now on. That's what you got to do, Jeff. Consistency is key. And listen, don't get discouraged. Imagine if I had gotten discouraged back then when I was at, remember you guys? I know you guys remember when I was at 100, when I was at 500. You're live, Margie. You're live. You can't get discouraged. I saw somebody make a video the other day, and it was about why people that have smaller channels want to give up or why they get discouraged. And listen, I understand, because I'll make a video and I will think that it was such a good idea. Like, for instance, let me share something with you guys. Like, I have had a little bit of disappointment this week. I made a video earlier this week, and it was my letter that I read while the letter I wrote to my husband while I was in a 30-day treatment facility. And that letter, for me to read that, was just like, it was, first of all, a really big deal that I read it. And second of all, I thought like you guys would really enjoy that. And I know a lot of you really did. But when you look at like the amount of people that watched it to what my subscribers are, sometimes I think that what's happening is you guys aren't even seeing my videos. That's the only thing that I can explain it, is that so many of you guys come and tell me that you're not even getting notifications. And so it's discouraging in that way, because it's like, if you're not getting notifications for my videos, and I have a couple thousand subscribers, imagine somebody like Jeff has only got a couple hundred, 700 subscribers. They're not pushing your video at all. Like, so it's really important, like, for us to make sure, if you're a creator, to tag your videos, make some really good thumbnails, you guys, that are popping so they grab people's attention. Title your video a way that the people will search it, you know, and that'll help you out a lot. At least that's what I'm learning. You got to check. I know, Luca. I know. Same. I have some of the creators that I have to literally go check on them. Hey, Ben. Hit that bell. That's right, Kenneth.
Yep.
You literally have to check your notification bell every couple days, because YouTube unrings the bell. Yeah, they really do. And let me just tell you guys, like, I love, I know, right, Megan? It's such a disappointment. I will tell you guys this. Every Monday and Friday, I know I go live in between that sometimes, but you can always find me here Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central, okay? If you don't make any other times, just know that I'll be here live on Mondays and Fridays at 7. And Green-Eyed Cat, hey. Honestly, I don't know why they even unsubscribe people from their channels. You'll see, it happens to everybody. That's good. I'm glad that you're getting them, Chrissy. I haven't seen you in a while, Green-Eyed Cat. How you doing? We're having a birthday celebration tonight.
Yep.
Huh, Nate?
Yeah.
Me and Nate are out here. We're having a celebration.
Still 38.
38.
And tomorrow I think hers gonna be 1.
31. How am I going backwards?
Actually, hers gonna be, watch right there.
Ooh, yucky.
Wait.
Okay. Enough. Sorry, you guys. We're just being silly now.
Look at my new Fortnite character.
You can show them. Oh, don't you dare. Okay, guys. Y'all don't get to see Nate very often, so I let him poke his little head in today.
I'm still...
He's been very good today. He really, really has. So, hey, Nicole, do you have any other, like, anything else that you've been struggling with? Because I know that, Nicole, can I ask you a question since you're on the live stream with us? Tell me this. When you take your methadone, does it not help at all with your pain? Or is it like you have breakthrough pain? Nathaniel!
That was not me. That was on it.
Did you hear my
That was
They heard you, buddy. They just heard you.
Mom, that's Onyx.
Onyx, get over here.
Mom.
This is a shit show, y'all. We're having a shit show over here.
Yeah, we're having
Don't you say that. Shh, be quiet. Get off
It
here.
was
Go, 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 go.
Onyx,
Stop.
guys. It was not me.
It was not Onyx.
It was me. It was Onyx.
Hey, did y'all let him back out?
Yeah, he's over here rolling on the ground.
Huh?
Look, come and look at him.
Hey, tell him to come inside.
Look, come in, look at him, Neil. Y'all gotta see this, my dog. I don't know if you'll be able to. Thanks. No, you can't see him. It's too dark. Come here, Bubba. He's rolling around on the ground. No, it helps. I guess it's breakthrough praying. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Okay, so like pretty much it like helps you. We are at Pettigene State Park. Breakthrough pain is what it breaks through past the medication. Yes, he is. He's relaxing on the bed in there. Y'all know how my husband is, though. He's shy.
He's so lazy.
He doesn't like coming on camera.
I'm not shy. Why is he shy?
Not you. He's not a social media starlet like I am. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Really, though, you guys, I just wanted to come on and really just spend time with y'all and let you guys know how grateful, thankful, and blessed I am to have each and every one of you here on my channel. Y'all mean so much to me. Every day that I get to be of service to you guys and help you with your recovery, talk to you on the phone, text with you, anything, email with you, come here and do the live streams with you. I really, really get so much out of it, and it helps me so much. So I just want you guys to know from the bottom of my heart, thank you for sticking it out with me and riding this wave with me. And we're going to keep going forward. You know what I mean? We're going to keep going forward. I'm trying to work and find some other recovery channels that I can like collaborate with. I've found a couple of new ones, you guys. And I've just got to check them out. You know, I like to make sure that I kind of check them out before I have them on my channel. And if y'all didn't know, check out my playlists, because I added Sober James to the playlist, and I added LT from Recovering Addict to the playlist. And oh, Jeff, if you want to, you can add some of your videos to my playlist too. What I do is we can add each other's videos to each other's playlists, and that way more people will see our videos. And just so y'all know, shout out to Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. He shared one of my videos over on his community tab. So I just really want you guys to go check out his channel. He does interviews with people over the phone who are in prison, and it's really, really interesting. So shout out to him. I'm just like really appreciated of any kind of support that I find from other people in the YouTube community, because like I said before, it's really, really competitive. A lot of people, they won't share your stuff. They don't want to do anything to help you out. They just want to, like, you know, whatever. So when somebody else shares my stuff, it makes me so grateful and thankful. Come here, Onyx. Come here now. Onyx. Come on. It's nice to have some real ones in my life, finally. I know. Same here, Ash. Same here. I know. Oh, and let me tell you guys about the new videos. I watched one of your videos of you going to prison. It was really good. I think it was from like 10 months ago. Mine, Kenneth? Yes. And so I can tell you guys some more stories about that. I just, you know, I'll upload some more prison story times, and I'll kind of like break it down for you guys what it's really like for women in Arkansas Department of Corrections. But I'm going to be straight up with y'all on this live stream. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. Now, I imagine, like, if you had a violent offense and you were, like, in a maximum security prison here, it might be awful, but it's not that bad. It's anytime you go to prison and you get your freedom taken away, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not there anymore, so I'm really grateful. I know, Laura. I'm the same way. I love them, too. That you can ask, like, that's one of the things that I love the most. Thank you, Merk.
You love the most me.
I love the most that I can come on here and I can talk to you guys, and I get to see you guys and read your comments. Yeah, I just think it's more personable, you know, like we get to interact with each other. There are enough viewers, money, subscriptions, everything to go around. No need for competitive crap. I know many people who have your back. Oh, thanks, Botanical Romance. Hey, Botanical Romance, I saw that Avalon has a coupon code for your, just so you guys know, Botanical Romance, she, or he, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but they are a distributor of Kratom, right? And if any of you guys are utilizing that, utilizing that, hit her up, because we are over here, we're supporting, we support multiple pathways. Yeah, but she's a she. She corrected me. I'm serious. I've never seen chat so positive and supportive. It's pretty awesome. It makes me happy to see it, you guys. It really, really does. Anytime. You always come in and you always throw me $10. I just want you to know that I appreciate that. So if I can share your stuff, I will. Margie says, my pain is a mess. I'm messed up. I have to work. I have a house and 2 kids and I can't just stay at home. I feel a type of way taking meds, but I need to work. It's crazy. Margie, don't beat yourself up that you have to take medication. Stop doing that, okay? Thank you, Merk. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Hey, Juan, do not beat yourself up because you're on medicine, okay? You said it yourself. I have a job. I have 2 kids. I need to work, okay? You're doing what you have to do for your family, and there's no shame in being on medication. Can you imagine if I felt shame because I'm on Suboxone? I did that for a long time, and it got me nowhere. You know, I'm tired of, I don't let anybody judge me, and I don't let that, it doesn't affect me. You know, I am living my best life. I am happy. I can do things. I can function. I'm staying sober. You know what I mean? Screw what other people think. Screw it. Screw them. You know what I mean? They're not living your life. Okay? If you're in pain, are they going to come to your house and help you? Onyx, come on. Come on, buddy. Are they going to come to your house and help you? No. Yes. So screw what they think. Okay. Anyways, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off here because I'm fixing to yell for my dog because he's running off into the distance. And I don't want him to bust y'all's ears. But I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow because I'm going to tape the mountains, okay?
Hey, guys. Also, Onyx,
I love y'all.
Also, Onyx might